The following is a special presentation exclusively on Time Warner Cable. Brought to you by Roadrunner High Speed Online, Golden Empire Transit, Crab Radio, and Fox Sports Radio.
We have a big family, and it's hard getting together sometimes. Now they get runs on Sundays, we can meet for lunch and do some shopping.
Make life a little easier and ride Get any day of the week.
I love my job, but getting here and home used to be difficult. Now that Get runs later at night and on weekends, my life is a lot easier.
Make life a little easier and ride Get evenings and weekends.
Get here, get there, get everywhere.
People everywhere are finding relief with Roadrunner High Speed Online. Let's find out why.
When I had dial-up, I was knocked off while I was shopping online. It steamed me. That little pretty tech was hogging the internet. Granny couldn't talk on the phone.
Jumpin' Juniper, you mean you can be on the phone and the internet at once?
No more busy signals, less earthly confusion.
Don't wait to hear more. Call 323-4TWC today to get free installation. Roadrunner High Speed Online. Let's go.
Fox NFL Sunday, this is our first day.
We are saying thank you to one of the greatest hockey players ever to play the game.
For the third time in a row, they're the world champions.
The network that revolutionized sports television now is redefining sports radio.
We're the only radio show that has a regular staff psychologist perfectly qualified to discuss sports talk radio.
Fox Sports Radio.
Time Warner Cable. Roadrunner High Speed Online. Golden Empire Transit. Crab Radio. And Fox Sports AM 800. Present the High School Football Game of the Week.
Good evening from Ridgeview High School. Welcome to the High School Football Game of the Week on CNSI, Time Warner Cable Channel 41 tonight. The winless Ridgeview Wolfpack take on Highland, which is 3-4 in a very important Southeast Assembly League battle.
Yeah, it is. And tonight, Ridgeview trying to even up their, get a first win this evening, and Highland's going to try to go 4-4 and get into the contention as SEYL.
Both teams have been somewhat susceptible to the run on defense this year.
Yeah, so that's what's going to be important for these teams to really step up and control the line of scrimmage.
It's Highland Ridgeview tonight on CNSI, Time Warner Cable Channel 41, Digital 106.
You're watching the High School Football Game of the Week on Time Warner Cable.
Hello, sir. I'm from Acme Satellite Dishes.
No thanks, Doc. I got Time Warner Cable.
Don't you wish for a dish?
Nope, got great channels with cable.
But a dish is a beautiful thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's easy to install.
Uh-huh.
And you can get channels from all over Earth.
Do you charge more for local news and weather?
Who needs that?
I thought I saw a forecast for rain.
Call Time Warner today for special savings on digital cable. Call now.
Fox NFL Sunday, this is our first day.
We are saying thank you to one of the greatest hockey players ever to play the game.
For the third time in a row, they're the world champions.
The network that revolutionized sports television now is redefining sports radio.
We're the only radio show that has a regular staff psychologist perfectly qualified to discuss sports talk radio.
Fox Sports Radio.
My friends and I ride Get all the time. We don't like to hassle our parents, and we definitely don't want to stay home. Get takes us where we want to go.
Get where you want to go with a Flash Pass, only $25 a month.
We ride Get to keep up with our busy lives. We run all our errands in the same day and save money with the day pass. Get even runs late at night and on weekends.
Ride all day for only $1.75 and save money with Get's Day Pass.
Get here, get there, get everywhere.
We're at Ridgeview High School for the game between the Wolfpack and the Highland High Scotsmen. Highland with a record of 3-4 and coming off a very impressive 13-10 victory over Stockdale on a Thursday night. Ridgeview has been shot out 3 times this year and has been outscored 93-0 over past 2 games against BHS and East. As Highland has the ball here in the first quarter, Brian. Goes back on the outside 40-yard line, out of bounds. Gain of about 7 yards. Ridgeview, their uniforms looking very much like the Washington Huskies on the Pac-10.
They do resemble those uniforms a lot, and they need to resemble that kind of Husky defense, and that's what they're going to try to do. That's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to come out. They're going to try to be aggressive and use their quickness. They're not the biggest team, but they're going to fly the ball as a team and gang tackle.
That line for Ridgeview, Jorge Ramirez, number 54. Defensive tackle Jared Davidson, number 66. Nick Umholtz, number 6. And Robert Sherman, number 12. As we have a clipping penalty against Highland. The backers, Steve Arnellis, number 64. Chris Reyes, number 34. Tyler Mullins, number 22. The quarterbacks, Clayton Johnson, number 11. Joe Rose, number 40. Free safety, Seth Masarina, he's number 2. And Adrian Tanguma, number 18. The defense for the Wolfpack. First and long for Highland. Moving left to right across your TV dial here in the first quarter. Justin Lamucci, the top ball carrier for Highland this year, comes in with 341 yards and 3 touchdowns, but a little average of 3.2.
Yeah, and tonight, is a night where he's probably going to get the call a lot because, as you mentioned earlier, that it seems to be able to run the balls where you want to attack both these teams. So it'll be interesting to see what he does tonight.
Ridgeview has given up close to 1,700 yards rushing this year. 733 there, that's about 2,400 yards on defense they've allowed. And 278 points. That is astronomical. Highland second, about 14. Quarterback keeper. Get around 40, 45, midfield 50. First down for the Scotsman. That is a sophomore quarterback for Highland. Keegan Galvin.
And right there, he's going to fake the dive. He's going to come out. And has a pitch man decide not to pitch it, and he takes it up the field and picks up the first down.
Well, the second consecutive game we're seeing the sophomore quarterback. And Keegan is 6'2.5 at about 195 pounds, the sophomore quarterback for Highland.
Yeah, at his size, that's going to be an advantage for him when he's running down the field like that.
Highland up to Ridgeview 47-yard line. One guy's going out. Quarterback keeper picks up 3 or 4 yards. You have a quarterback that is as larger than some of the front seven for Ridgeview.
Well, and Ridgeview has to just do whatever they can do to scrap and claw in this game because of the size advantage, the disadvantage that they have. And it can be done, and you just have to be aggressive, and you have to just take some hope you get some opportunities on some turnovers.
Ramirez is 235 for Ridgeview. The other 3 guys are 200, 185, and 200 respectively. The down lineman. Second and 7 for Highland. Pitch back on the option. Lamucci, 40-yard line, thrown down. It'll be close to the first down. Back by number 23. For the Wolfpack. See the play again.
And right there, that time he pitched the ball instead of keeping it and almost picked up a first down.
Third and short for the Scotsman. 9:20 to play here in the first quarter. Jesse Rivera, number 5, one of the wide receivers for Highland. Quarterback Keegan Galvin, number 11. Look over the defense, third and short. Lamucci behind him. Lamucci, the ball carrier, has a first down to the Ridgeview 35-yard line. Corey Hitchcock, number 20, also a wideout for Highland. And Matt Swan will run the ball somewhat up front. For the Scots, left guard, you have David Rowland, who is number 50. Joseph Franco is a right guard, number 52. Right tackle, David Howell, number 60. The center is Ray Crosby, number 73. Left tackle, Nick Sargent, number 77. Nick is a sophomore like quarterback. Nick Sargent. He's 5'11", 265. So 2 sophomores starting for Highland. First and 10 for the Scotsman. And Wolfpack territory. Mix up in the backfield. Here's the ball to number 31. Matt Swinger. Fumbles. Ridgeview recovers. They get a break.
And that's what I talked about earlier. It had to be scrappy and hang in there. And Highland made a mistake right there. And Ridgeview capitalized in terms of getting a turnover. And now they have to get their offense going. And the offense to capitalize on this turnover. And that's something that they have had trouble with this season.
Wolfpack is on 35-yard line. Quarterback is Jeremy McGill. 6'2", 165 pounds. He was sacked about 6 times last week.
Right there, runs to the dive man, and then tries to put it in on the running back's hip, and he just misses it, and then Ridgeview jumps on the ball for a fumble recovery.
McGill had a lot of hurries last week in the loss. 2nd and 9 for the Wolfpack. It's on 35. Highland's D has been improving, according to Ken Wilson, head coach. Highland might have been offsides. At the 7:52 mark here in the first quarter, no score between the Wolfpack and the Scotsmen.
Right there, they're a little anxious, but you can see early that Highland's going to put 8 men in the box. They're going to bring them in there, and they probably stayed the films and seen the sack, so they're going to bring the pressure. So Ridgeview's going to have to find a way to alleviate that pressure, and one of the ways to do it is you're going to have one-on-one coverage out there with your receivers against your corners, and hopefully you can get some early completions to back that pressure up.
Highland has allowed over 1,100 yards rushing this year, 697 through the air for 1,891 yards. So neither team has been tremendous defensively this year. Both have been very susceptible for the ground attack. 2nd and 5 for the Wolfpack. McGill will throw. Out of the backfield, pass complete to the 40-yard line. 45 is Bill Mann, the top ball carrier. And he has the first down, I believe. Number 45 for the Wolfpack.
And that's a nice little call right there against that pressure. You know the pressure's coming. Quarterback looks to his right, turns back to his left, hits his fullback out in the flat area right there on the swing pass. And right there, Mann's going to put a couple moves on there and then picks up the first down.
Well, Dillon coming in had 567 yards, a 6.2 average and 5 touchdowns. So he's been their main ball carrier for the Wolfpack.
That's a good yard per carry average, 6 yards.
Out there on the 47-yard line. Wolfpack trying to take advantage of that fumble by Highland. Inside handoff gains about a yard. Dylan Mann, the ball carrier once again. Here maybe a yard or 2 yards of rebound with tackle for Highland. Left corner, Jordan Busby, number 1 for Highland. Right corner, Jack Johnson, number 22. Linebacker, Charles Wells, number 28. The free safety, Matt Swindler, number 31. 2nd down for the Wolfpack. And a motion that lines up as a tight end. Jeremy McGill at quarterback. Pitch back to Mann to the outside, cuts back. The Scotsmen are there.
Well, the Scotsman has a good defense design right now to stop that. They know that he's coming in with 6 yards, over 6 yards carry. So that's one thing they're going to do is they're going to put those 8 men in the box, and they're going to make it difficult for you to pass.
Scotsman is on the turf at the 48-yard line. Furthermore, looking at Highland's defense, Daniel Alvarez, number 44, and Nick Lavelle at 45 are the defensive ends. Linebackers, Chris Williams, 54. Stevie Weaving, number 62. Left tackle is Chris Toon, number 69. The nose guard is Epi Santiago, 74. If you'd like a copy of tonight's game or any other local program produced by Time Warner Cable, give us a call at 322-1941, 322-1941. Now I hear the bagpipes in the distance. Music to my ears.
Oh, there he is right there for you.
Now I can see a harvest moon in the sky. This early November evening. 6:01 to play, first quarter. Chris Toon being escorted off the field for Highland, number 69. And for the Wolfpack, 3rd and 9. It appears to be a passing situation for Ridgeview. Up there on 47-yard line. They receiver split to each side. Bill man in the backfield behind Gentleman McGill. McGill looking right, sets up, looking for man on the back foot, complete, 45. Highland comes up quickly. Drops him for a lot. Kind of smelled that out. Charles Wells, 28. 44, Daniel Alvarez. And Jack Johnston for the Scots.
And they just did a good job of reading the play. It was similar to the play used earlier to pick up the first down, except this time there's going to be 3 defenders from Highland come in and they just shut it down for a loss of yardage.
Johnson, 22, the first defender for Highland to make the initial stop. 5:20 to play the first quarter. Nice snap. 19. Sweden picks it up for Highland down the sidelines, 35, and knocked out of bounds. The Highland sidelines.
And they're excited because there's a big block on that return.
Taken out of bounds by number 71, Shane Lucy.
No score, 5:07 to play in the first quarter between the Wolfpack and the Highland Scotsmen. Last year with Chad Hitchcock at the helm for Highland, they passed the ball quite a bit. And his favorite receiver was Tyler Smith, who's now kicking for Bakersfield College.
Yeah, and they were a nice combination, especially at the high school level. Their ability to throw the ball, I was impressed with that, and the ability to catch it too.
I haven't seen Smith as a receiver this year, but he has a booming leg. Kicked very well for BC. Looks like a fumble.
Yeah, but keeping the ball.
I don't know if he missed the handoff or decided to keep it himself. Keegan Gavin. End of about a yard. Second down for the Scotsman. Hey, Brian and I want one. Second down for the Scotsman at their own 45-yard line. Keegan. About to hit in the backfield. Dropped off by a gain of a yard or 2. Wolfpack coming up big on that stop. Third down for Highland, 3rd and 5.
Well, you know, the thing is, you want to play a field position game right now. You don't want to let them pick up a couple first down. If you can hold them right here, make them punt, and you just keep coming back and forth.
Third and 5 for the Scotsman at their own 48-yard line. Wolfpack coming up to the line now, backing off the corners. Taking the throw, a pass over the middle. Is it complete? I guess it is. Number 3, J.D. Macy for Highland. First down for the Scotsman.
That is a good job right there of reading the situation, seeing that the defender's playing off. You only needed about 6 yards. You hit the receiver at about 5 yards. You get another couple on the dive, and first down, move the chains.
Move those chains. 3:25 to play in the first quarter. Highland at their own 48-yard line. 1st and 10. No score between the Scotsmen and the Wolfpack. There's a ball. Loose in the backfield, across the 45 to about the 42-yard line. That is actually Matt Swender running hard. I believe he has the first down for the Scotsman.
You're going to see right here, Lamucci runs into the defenders right there, but he keeps his legs driving, bounces off, and right here he's just going to go down for first down, tries to avoid tackle, and then upends him, and the guy comes in a little late too.
Well, the Scotsman first down at the Ridgeview 41-yard line. Wolfpack territory, literally and figuratively. 2:55 to play in the first. Keegan, keeper, pitch back. Wander again. Out of bounds at the 41. Matt Swender, tailback. 5'10", 165 pounds for Highland.
Well, Highland was moving the ball in the last drive right there. They have all the facets of the running game going. They're able to get the pitch off, and they're picking up big yards on the pitch. Good block right there by the receiver downfield, sprawling their back for another about 3 or 4 yards. but they have the dive play's working for them, and that's just, you know, spelling out trouble. When you have the dive play, the quarterback can keep it, and you can pitch it. That's just a triple threat.
Here comes the chain gang. $2.50 will play in the first quarter. Ridgeview nothing, Highland nothing. First down for the Scotsman. At the Ridgeview 31-yard line. Well, neither team has passed the ball much time. They're keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, we only had 3 passes, the 2 swing passes from Ridgeview, and then the 1 pop pass, or hot pass to the slot man.
Well, both been weak against the run this year, so I guess they've checked out the films quite a bit. I have the advantage on the offensive line. Trying to hit the back foot, dropped to the 30-yard line. He might gain about a half yard. For the Wolfpack, up to the task, Nick Umholtz, number 6, defensive end, making the hit for Ridgeview.
Yeah, Nick just did a good job of just shutting the blockers and filling the running back up in the hole.
Number 34 calling the defensive signals is Chris Reyes for Ridgeview. 2nd and 9 for the Scotsman. The ball at the right hash mark. Trying to move deeper into Wolfpack territory. Snyder has been a primary ball kill, running hard throughout the 25, 24-yard line. Adrian Tanguma makes a tackle for Ridgeview.
Well, Highland's getting themselves in pretty good position on these 3rd downs, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. Those are the kind of 3rd down plays you want because you still have the option of everything in your playbook, run or pass, and right there, or just see a power run and picked up a good 4 or 5 yards.
Third and 4 for the Scotsman at the Ridgeview 25-yard line. Lamucci powers his way to about the 20. And very close to the first down. Justin Lamucci. Snyder has carried the ball more than Justin tonight. Justin is the fullback.
4th downs, this could be a big play right here for the Wolfpack on defense.
I'm looking to the sidelines. I'll look for a quarterback keeper. You have a QB who's 6'2 and a half, about 195 pounds.
Yeah, there's a space right there between the 2 defensive tackles.
Linebacker, a couple of yards off the ball for Ridgeview. He fakes a handoff to Lamucci. Well, I believe Gavin's knee touches the ground. I believe Wolfpack will stop him.
Yeah. And just trying to run their option play right there. Put them in a predicament with the pressure coming up the middle. They were able to stop the play. You know, and Ridgeview's ball. Once again, Ridgeview's defense held up right there. He's faking. You see the penetration. The penetration is the reason why this play is doomed from the start. Umholtz is there to finish it, so it wasn't going to matter even if he wouldn't have started going down already.
A great stop by Ridgeview. Wolfpack take over their own 22-yard line. 40 seconds to play here in the first. Jeremy McGill. Dylan Man hit the back foot and dropped at the 20-yard line. The first quarter is coming to a conclusion.
LaValle on the stop.
LaValle on the stop for Highland. Chris Reyes will be playing some offense for Ridgeview. 2nd and 12 for the Wolfpack. Let's see if they get into the playoff here in the first quarter. Former Garces great Kevin Beebe, one of the assistant coaches for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, he was on a few of those great Garces teams in the 80s. He was a safety and also was a Potato Bowl participant for the BC Renegades.
After one, Ridgeview nothing, Highland nothing on CNSI. Time Warner Cable, Channel 31, Digital 106.
people everywhere are choosing digital cable over satellite and adding Roadrunner high-speed online, all from Time Warner Cable. Let's find out why.
Hey, one call gets it all, dog. I watch great TV, rain or shine.
That's really entertaining.
I'm on the internet in a nanosecond.
That's really fast.
And I can do them both at once.
That's really amazing.
Another day, another miracle.
Call Time Warner today for special savings on digital cable and Roadrunner. Call now.
Fox NFL Sunday, this is our first day.
We are saying thank you to one of the greatest hockey players ever to play the game. For the third time in a row, they're the world champions.
The network that revolutionized sports television now is redefining sports radio.
We're the only radio show that has a regular staff psychologist perfectly qualified to discuss sports talk radio.
Fox Sports Radio.
And the second and 12 for Ridgeview as we begin the second quarter from Wolfpack Stadium. I don't know if the Wolfpack offensive line moved quickly, too early. I guess they did. Penalty will be against the Wolfpack. Highland kind of forced them into that penalty. Shook them up a little bit.
Procedure penalty against Ridgeview.
These are the kind of down distances that, you know, the Wolfpack wants to see. But again, if they can eat the clock up and you know, make it a fast game by running the ball, you know, they can stay in the game. Who knows what can happen in the third and fourth quarter.
Remember how exciting and how slow our game was last week. PHS and Foothill took forever for the first half. This first quarter went very quickly because of the lack of passing.
Yeah. Well, you know, Foothill did a good job of realizing that running the ball against the Drillers is very tough, and you have to try to go in the air. And, you know, and Foothill also committed to trying to stop Stanson. So the Drillers also put the ball in the air at times, too.
Third down for Wolfpack, 3rd and 12 at their own 19-yard line. Darman McGill, the quarterback for Ridgeview.
This used to be a down where with Coach Donahue, he run a draw a lot of times.
Well, that was Coach Donahue. Quarterback stepping up in the pocket down the right sideline. It's incomplete. For 21, Dustin Short. Double coverage by Highland. Fourth down for the Wolfpack.
All right, here's already the shotgun. He's going to drop back. He wants to throw the corner route. Puts the ball out there a little far, but it's in a good place because it couldn't be intercepted. It's one of those situations, either your receiver catches it or you punt the ball. So that wasn't a bad play at all.
Busby on the coverage for Highland, number 1. McGill does the punting duties for Ridgeview. Well, Travis Wilson for North does the same thing as a quarterback and punter. On a far punt, it takes a nice Ridgeview roll. So that fast about 10 times or 5 times. In Highland territory at the 43-yard line.
Ridgeview roll. And once again, you know, we're going to see the Ridgeview defense, and if they can hold up again, you know, they can keep a team in until their offense may get a chance to put some points on the board.
Both teams is kind of slugging it out. Moving the ball between the 20s, no score yet. Between the Scotsman and the Wolfpack. 10-5-7 play in the first half. Three receivers right to left for Highland. Quarterback Keegan Gavin, sophomore at the controls. Down Justin Lamucci. Lamucci on the ball carry, midfield 50, thrown down. After getting about 8 yards. Nice run by Lamucci.
And you gotta like what, you know, Coach Willis and the staff did right there. They want to run the ball. They've had some success, but now they've thrown another wrinkle with the 4-receiver package. They get the defense they want, and they're able to exploit the running game based on numbers because they have more linemen than their defensive players to make plays.
Second down and 1.
Second one after a gain of 9 by Lamucci. Quarterback keeper, first down. Keegan Gavin on Highland. As it gets up to about the 45-yard line in Wolfpack territory. Move the chains.
Gavin keeping the ball into first down territory. First down, Wisconsin.
Well, the Scotsmen on a roll now. Yeah, they finally put a drive together.
Well, they've been able to move the ball. They just haven't been, they've made a couple of mistakes, and that's really what stopped the drive.
Davey Macy. Flat left. Among three of the receivers for Highland. Got one pass tonight. So I have Lamucci breaks away 40-yard line to about the 37. Looked like he would gain about 2 yards, but was able to bust a tackle right off to the right.
You know, and he was close to picking up a first down again. And again, you're going to get one-on-one, the running back with the linebacker.
Second down,
and it's going to be, you know, your man versus his man. Right now, Lamucci's making the plays.
Wilson Lamucci, who came into the game with 341 yards, began to make his presence felt in this game. Second and short for Highland. Ridgeview 34-yard line, inside handoff, and they will drive him back. Highland was sure coming into the game, making 800 yards rushing, about 613 passing, 1,422 yards total. They had scored 80 points. A decent offense. Balanced, but not a lot either way.
Yeah, you know, and based on those stats, I think you're exactly right. They are balanced. You see they're passing the ball and they're running the ball effectively. They're just having, I think what they're having problems is just putting the ball in the red zone, and that's really where I think you see the 3-4 record comes into play.
Well, Highland's been a lot of low-scoring games. So they've been in every game.
Yeah, and that just tells you that the defense is good enough to do the job to keep them in the game.
Third and short for the Scotsman, quarterback keeper. And they may have a first down. First down for Highland. The Scotsmen lost to Garces 37-18 the first game. They had about 5 turnovers. They had about 4 or 5 the second game. When they lost to Shasta 13-10. Then they beat Menashe 14-7. Lost to North 14-6. Beat West 17-7. Lost to East 14-0. They beat Stockton, so they've been a lot of low-scoring games. Taking a swagger. Hit off again about a yard, driven back by the Wolfpack D.
You know, that's just a good example of a defense just settling down. He said in turnovers, if you have 5 turnovers in the game, you're going to expose yourself to get up a lot of points. But since that first game, you can see their defense is clamping down. They make it tough for you to score. And anytime that defense is able to keep a team in low scoring, you always have a chance, even if you're not producing that many points, because you may be able to win a 13-10 game.
Well, if you hold Stockton to 10 points, you've done a great job. And Northwood, they're playing 14 is really good. But I think the main problem with them the first 2 games, they have a young team. They had about 11 turnovers combined. Long pass on the left sidelines, incomplete. Counted for Busby. A couple of defenders there for Ridgeview. They did a good job.
Yeah, and Tangua made a good effort right there from the strong safety position to try to make a play and help the corner and almost got an interception. All right, here's 3-step drop. They're going to try to throw the fade ball out here. And the ball doesn't quite get out far enough. The receiver has a step on the defensive back. And then a little collision right there. And both players get up and say that's playing football, and they're ready for the next play.
Ridgeview has played very well defensively here in the first half. They're keeping themselves in the game. They have a very small squad, not only size-wise, as far as the players are concerned, but numbers. Taking on the quarterback keeper. 20-yard line. Hit and finally driven out inside the 10. I think he fooled everybody on that play.
Yeah, right there, Gavin was able to get a lot of running room, but you got to credit this. There's a good job of putting the ball in the belly of the fullback there.
Excellent take.
Yeah, and then right now, the whole Ridgeview defense flowed to that running back, and Gavin picked up the first down easily. That's what happens when you get that running game established. Those play fakes like that, those bootlegs, they work that way because now the defense is sold on that they're going to get the running back's getting the ball.
The best direction. Seven level play in the first half. Well, Mochi stays on his feet inside the 5 on first down. Who will be the Roadrunner High Speed Online Speedster of the Week tonight?
We don't know, but we're sure waiting for one of those exciting plays that we've been privileged to in the last few weeks tonight.
Yeah, we have some big-time plays last week.
Well, Stancil, we could have picked about 4, and then Hernandez had a couple. And right there, that's just the power of football right there. Just ran over a couple of players and getting close to that goal line.
Lucy loves those short yard situations. Bill Richardson, the head coach of Ridgeview, was an assistant at Centennial, and Gannon Willis done a very good job at Highland. 2nd and goal. Pitch back. Smunder. Touchdown Highland. Matt Smunder, number 41, scores for the Scotsman. That's a nice option pitch. Had nothing but paper in front of him.
Well, that was a well-designed play, and you got what you wanted. Players are flowing to the ball from Ridgeview, and you capitalized on it by pitching to your running back who just almost walked in for a touchdown.
Last week was a high-scoring affair. This time the first point scored in the game. 6:21 to play in the first half. Oh, PAT. Nate Whiting, the kick is up, it's good. Whiting delivers, 7-0 Highland. There in the second quarter.
Right there, that's just the end of the play. We're coasting in for a touchdown off the pitch.
Maybe we can have a long kickoff return by Ridgeview.
Yeah, that's one of the things we haven't seen this year is a touchdown return for a kickoff.
On the BC game, the last broadcast we had was a very unreal type of game. Sammy Moore returned a long punt for a touchdown. The other team, a guy picked off a pass and ran it back 97 yards for a score. LA Valley faked the field goal, and the kicker threw a pass for a touchdown. He's a left-hander. We've got another kind of unusual play. Oh, yeah, that's right. LA Valley blocked a PAT attempt by BC, and the guy ran it back 90-some yards for 2 points. James McGill blocked a punt, which went through the end zone for 2 points for BC. It was a most unusual game. I've never seen a game. The points were scored in unreal ways. BC had a tough game. They won the game, but the field goal was 1 minute to play. Well, Robert Thomas was missing. He got hurt on his first or second carry of the game, so it kind of ran by committee. That definitely fought down BC throughout.
Yeah, but they did what you're supposed to do, and they got that W.
Right.
And that's
Line kicks off for Highland. Let's have a run back. Let's go, man. 40, 34 on big, 40 over. Stays on his feet. 50, 45, 40. Man, Flowers pulling down. I got my kickoff there.
yeah, you're on the money. You asked for it, and you got it. And right there, and that's what we're talking about. We're looking for this Roadrunner High Speed Online Speedster of the Week. We're looking for a play like that, a dynamic play with speed that changes the fastness of the game. And Dylan just did that with that great return. And Coach B's excited right there because he's working with the special teams talking out there. So give Coach B some credit and the special teams.
Right on. During his stat Garces, they never lost a game in the South Dakota League. Like they won 4 consecutive squad division titles. Number 12, ball carried to the outside. He'll be dragged down as Robert Sherman. After 31, lose 2 or 3 yards after the fine return by Mann for Ridgeview.
Yeah, they call him the Shermanator when he came out on his senior night.
Well, show it to me. I want to see some of that Shermanator. 2nd 12 for the Wolfpack in Highland territory. Outside of 30. Power eye left, pitch back. Dylan Mann. Really cut back. There goes 30 on 25. Dives for the first down. Mann showing his stuff.
Yeah, Mann's starting to get that feeling. As you can see, he's popping up. He's bouncing back right here. He has 2 lead blockers. They seal the outside corners. He's able to get outside and picks up the first down.
Yeah, show some pop on that game. We have to be pumped up after the last kickoff return. So if Ridgeview can put this one in, put some points on the board, inside the Highland 20-yard line at the 18. McGill and company. Scott's 7 guys up front. Pitch back to man, 20-yard line, cut back 15. There comes the flag. Inside the 5.
That's too bad. They're probably going to call it, send it back.
Penalty marker on the play.
There seemed to be a little confusion in the backfield, but they worked it out. And
Thirdly, against the Wolfpack.
Just get the ball, get the ball man. Let him do the rest.
So you want to see man left, man right, man up the middle, huh?
That was a hold right there, I believe.
Yeah, you can't, when you put your arms around the guy's back and it shows up, that's an easy call for the official, and it's too bad for the Wolfpack. But my partner thinks he should come back and go man left and see what happens. Hey, he's picked up all the yards so far for you, you might as well give it to him again.
Richmond's outscored in the last 2 games, and they're hungry to get some points on the board. That's why they're called the Wolfpack. They're hungry. Man again, 25. Puts his head down to about the 23-yard line. 4:30 to play here in the first half. Highland 7, Ridgeview nothing.
And I think you're onto something with this man running game, because he's got a burst of energy after returning. He's just rolling the yardage now.
Second, 16 from the 24-yard line.
All right, he's just coming off tackle, makes a nice cut up field, and just stretches forward to pick up some positive yardage for the Wolfpack.
Bird Johnson, our great director, said the Wolfpack can't live by man alone. That is great. Wow. They throw it back for a pass complete. Out of bounds on the 10-yard line.
30, Alex Coble down to about
Coble picks it up, and I guess you guys are on cue on this series right here. You call the
excellent
return right there. They're going to roll out. Coble goes out, makes the catch, and makes it 3rd and short. And they're no longer living by man alone.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Actually, Brony called that. Alan Coble on the reception.
Well, the 2 of you were on target.
Mr. Man with the ball, cuts back, 10-yard line, and to about the 6. Nice tackle number 19 for Highland. Jason Thomas. Wolfpack on the march. First down and 3 for Wolfpack.
What I'm really liking about man is running in. He's making his move at the same time going north and south. He's not trying to make anything lateral and do anything fancy. He's making one move, bursting forward, running through a tackle, and dragging a couple guys, and that's how you have to run the ball.
Well, Brian, the Wolfpack are loaded with juniors. Look at the roster. That's on me howling.
And that's Mark over here calling the Wolfpack to score.
First goal for Ridgeview. Man! Fell forward to about the 3-yard line. As I mentioned, though, they're loaded with juniors in the roster. They have 1 sophomore. Very few seniors on their team for the Wolfpack.
You know, and hopefully right here, you just see him, he trips over his own foot there, but he's going to that goal line.
I've been known to do that a few times.
I think we all have at one point or another.
It happened to you?
Yeah.
Ridgeview inside the 5. Man again, pitch back right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ridgeview!
That's going to boost their confidence. You can see the guys on the sideline. They're excited. They haven't scored in a couple of games, as Mark alluded to. And that's the kind of play they need. They need that big return. And you can just see their emotions and their confidence starting to build. And this is a team that the coaching staff probably feels they can run and get the ball against. And that's what they did on that drive right there. Long return and man all the way with a little help from Coble, but mostly man.
Ridgeview is man enough to score. McGill in the hold for the Wolfpack. Kick is blocked. Highland still has a 1-point lead, 7-6 over the Wolfpack, 2:54 to play. 45, Nicola Valley on the block for Highland.
2:54 left in the first Highland 7, Ridgeview.
And that could be a crucial play right there.
Right.
That block PAT right here, man. They're just going outside of the have been, and then he just goes downhill and slides in, safe for the touchdown. And they had a little touchdown celebration.
So for Ridgeview, the first points in 3 games. And they trail Highland 7-6. 2:54 to play here in the first half. From Wolfpack Stadium. Bill says, I am man enough.
Well, on that whole series, he was the man.
He was the man, you got that. The man and the man.
And right now, he wants his defense and the special teams to cover. They don't want to give up a good return. They can come back and cover. And maybe give man another chance to put some more points on the board if the defense can get the ball back quickly with a 3-and-out series.
Well, if they can go into the half only down by one, really boost their confidence. If they don't kick it down all the way, line drive it. Pick up a 25-yard fumble. I think the Wolfpack have it. They say they do. Whose ball is it? Highland or Ridgeview? The late call by the officials. Highland recovers it.
If that's the kind of coverage you want guys coming on that coverage team flying and wanting to hit somebody.
I like it.
First and 10 Highland from their own 27-yard line.
And right there, the ball's picked up, and he's going to try to make something happen, but so is the Ridgeview player, and boom. Ball's out. And it rolls right back to him, so they were real lucky.
I think that was Corey Hitchcock for Highland, number 20. Inside handoff gets up to about the 30-yard line. Wolfpack been very tough on Impede tonight. The best effort in quite a while, but it's very difficult playing Bakersfield High and East back-to-back.
Yeah, Bakersfield High has proven to be a tough challenge for anybody. I mean, with the exception of Centennial, Bakersfield High has been able to do pretty much what they wanted to do offensively.
Remember, East has Ken Sakamoto. He's about 225 pounds, and he's a load, and also has very good speed.
Yeah, if you're running defense, isn't
right play. Turn the ball carrier. Nice up by
Mascarenas.
Seth Mascarenas, number 2, free safety. Coming up big for Ridgeview. They are juiced. They are pumped.
And this is what you want. This is what your secondary player is supposed to do. Right there does a good job. Comes up, breaks down, takes the runner's legs out. Good open field tackle. And that's what the safety job is on that run support, is to come from inside out and make the play.
The Wolfpack are salivating. 3rd and 5 for the Scotsman. Gavin, 2B, shotgun, looking right. Throw behind here to the right sideline. It is knocked away, almost picked off by number 2, Mascarenas. So he makes 2 good plays in a row.
And I like that defense right there. You know they're going to pass. Highland on 3 of their passes look to go deep. They did a 2-man, two safeties deep with man-to-man coverage underneath, and that's a hard coverage to play against. And we'll see Mascarenas come across from a safety spot and almost make the interception, but makes a good play of making sure nobody gets it.
He's 5'6", 170 pounds. Ridgeview should get the ball back. 4th and 6 for Highland. Mascarenas, return man for the Wolfpack. Nate Whiting punting for Highland. Very flat punt. Sails out of bounds. Wolfpack at 1-2 left in the first half will have very good field position.
6-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolfpack.
Yeah, well, they have some timeouts to work with, too, so there's plenty of time for them to get in position to score.
This is Time Warner Cable's first venture into Wolfpack territory. To do a game.
You're in the den, huh?
Yeah. First and 10. 1:20 to play first half. Highland 7, Wolfpack 6. Marvin Oates wide left for Ridgeview. For a shotgun. Tillman McGill looking left, sets up. For Oates, down low sideline, single cover, he goes up. Oh, almost makes the catch. Marvin Oates vying for that Speedster of the Week award, but came up empty.
Yeah, Myron did a good job of stopping, coming back, and almost made a very difficult catch. That would have been a big play for the Ridgeview Wolfpack.
We'll talk about the fact that Ridgeview had allowed over 2,400 yards coming in. Highland had allowed over 1,800 yards. Both teams porous against the run. Not bad against the pass. Wide left. Gabe Zasleta for Ridgeview. A draw play. Dylan Man 45. Hit from the right side, goes down. Get him about a yard. Picked up 3. Wells, Alvarez make the tackle for the Scotsman. Timeout, Ridgeview. 1 minute left in the first half. 7-6 Highland. Danny Wells assisted by Wayne Peacock, B.B. Carrasco, and Brian Newfield, Highland. For Richland at Ridgeview assisted by Jay Durant, Kevin Bede, Hashim Boss, and Jeff Fork. Wolfpack with Scotsman. Another very tough game. Last year we saw them at Highland, of course.
Yep.
Highland 3-4 coming in, record of 0-1 of the Southeast Assembly League. Ridgeview 0-7 coming into the game, 0-2 in the SYL, but they play BHS and East back-to-back. Next week, Bakersfield High and East will battle at East High.
Well, and they've been battling for the first place in this league since it started.
The two oldest schools in Bakersfield.
Since the split up of the Southeast Semi League, those two teams have been the perennial favorites and have battled.
Third down for Ridgeview. McGill will throw. The pass complete. Number 21, the receiver. Justin Short, first down. For the Wolfpack, looking good on the out pattern.
And that's a good job right there. And that's what 2-minute drill's about. 2-minute drill. They're going to play off. You run your out. You catch the ball. You get out of bounds. Clock stops. You save timeout. Good out. Drives the defender off. Turns. Makes it a catch. Secures it. Gets out of bounds. And then you just come back and you do it again. And you're down the field.
Holland showing blitz. McGill will throw it. Pick him up. Well, Scotsman could have been offsides. We'll see what they call. The Wolfpack in Highland territory once again. Offside Highland. The fans getting into it here at Wolfpack Stadium.
Even though that play didn't develop all the way. Charles Wells is looking to come underneath that out. And see if he's doing that, one thing he might be able to do is slip that back from the backfield right in that void where he's going to leave. He's going to try to run underneath the out.
Power left, pitch back, Dylan Mann. Has a little opening, I thought, but he's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 45 seconds left in the first half. Highland closed very well defensively. Mann scored Ridgeview's only touchdown from 3 yards out. A PAT was blocked. Saunders scored a touchdown for Highland from 3 yards away. Pitch back Dylan Mann left side with a block. 45-yard line. Out of bounds, I believe. Close to a 30.
And in the first down territory.
I'll tell you, I don't know if Ridgeview has this play, but I'm watching the defense of Highland. If Mann has any kind of arm at all, they might be able to run that little play where they pitch it out and the quarterback sweeps back around and he's wide open.
Mann really turns the corner well going left. Very successful. His kickoff return was from right to left, too. They pass the ball this side. 22.4 seconds left in the second quarter. 7-6 Highland. Wolfpack. And Scotsman territory at the 41-yard line. Looking for more. They said, we like the fact that we scored once. We want to do it again.
Well, that's a good sign for them. You know, when you haven't scored in a while, And your team, they get a taste of that end zone, gets hungry for it. That's what you want. That's when you start putting points on the board because they start getting that drive and the linemen. And that's the key to any offensive football team is your linemen. If they can protect and if they can push people back, or even if they're not pushing them back, trap them if they're smaller and make holes so your running backs can get through.
Albert Kynes, the center for Ridgeview, number 76. Jorge Ramirez, number 54, the right guard. The right tackle, Steve Ruiz, number 60. Left guard, Eli Martinez, number 50. And also up in McCormick, 55.
I look for Myron Oates to try to blow by him to the end zone.
First and 10 for the Wolfpack. Gill from the shotgun. Nobody in motion, looking right. Down the right sideline, curly pass, it is caught! First down! First and goal for the Wolfpack.
He caught it and let it go.
Number 33.
Myron! O-A-T-S.
And Myron does a good job of being aware of the sideline, too. Right here you can see the ball. Myron comes down. We can't see how close he's to the sideline, but he did a good job of saving some room on the sideline. Caught it. Didn't drop it, let it go till he's already down. And first and goal for Ridgeview. And they can run 2 running plays with a timeout.
Well, that's the 6-yard line in Highland territory. Pitch back. Man. That's on the 5. Drive forward!
They got to get the timeout. They got to get the timeout.
I'll call timeout. 8 seconds left. 8.9. Dropped just short on the goal line. A very big play for both teams right now.
Yeah, and right there you're just going to see Mance is going to try to power in, and he almost picks up that touchdown right there.
Talk about a big play in the ball game.
Yeah,
probably more so for Ridgeview because they need it for a confidence boost.
Well, I think they have. It gives them some other options to feel that they can throw the ball. You've seen they've been able to hit it out. Now they've been able to hit a pass downfield. And if they can pass the ball like that, it's going to alleviate the pressure from man. So now the defensive Highland has to adjust, and they don't know which way you're going to go. And that's what if off corner, you want the defense to be off balance. You don't want them to know if you're going to pass or run or what you're going to do. You want them to be off balance. So you dictate the game from an offensive standpoint. And that's what good offensive teams do.
Would you go up the middle on this play? Would you go wide for Ridgeview?
I wouldn't go up the middle because they put those linebackers so tight, and you've had so much success going left and right off tackle. You load the backfield up.
Well, Manning has run very successfully going to his left, with the blockers in front of him. Rolling up.
He's going to the right.
Right. And the ball carry hit hard. Touchdown! Ridgeview! He is the man.
Yeah, and right there, you got to give the line some credit because they fired out, and he didn't get touched till he was already at the goal line. But I'll tell you, right now, they should be going back because they're going to go for 2, so those players should be ready.
Hines, Reeves, Martinez, McCormick.
But I like to call off tackle because the trouble against that Highland defense is straight up the middle.
Well, so Wolfpack. They've not been in this situation for quite a while. Scoring points, being ahead of halftime. Pitch back, man, looking for a block. Cuts inside, does! 2 points! Wow! Highlight film.
And right now, and look at the excitement on the players. They're jumping up, they're excited. They haven't been in this position, They're hungry for that first win. And you got to say, when a team's only score 80 points, you get 14, you put yourself in a good chance. So here's a touchdown right here. This is an off tackle. They power through. Touchdown with man. And now I think we're going to come back. And here we coming up with this point. You see the blockers did a good job of knocking the guys down. That allowed man to take the Wolfpack plunge over the goal line.
Yeah. A man score all 4 points. Great block in the front by the offensive line. Ridgeview rolling and had 14-7. 6 seconds left in the first half. They have something to cheer and growl about.
Yeah, like.
They're pumped. They are juiced. That guy has a Yankee jersey on. Kickoff on the way as they line drive it. So far, Salamusa picks it up. 20, 25 to the 30. Move right to left. Pull down! That's a 22 by Tyler Highland for Ridgeview. They're playing their game of the season right now.
You know, I mean, they're playing with great emotion, and that's a testament to the coaching staff. You know, you've been getting beat up on the last few games, and your guys are fired up, and they're playing good football.
The Wolfpack are exposing their fangs. Less than a second to go here in the first half. Blues, there was left side of pass. Incomplete, I believe, at the 25-yard line. Out of first half, Thomas Ford conclusion. Ridgeview 14, Highland 7. You're watching the Pro Football Game of the Week on CMSI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 31. Digital 106.
Now, more than ever, the fun starts here. The new Roadrunner, the exciting high-speed online service where you can play the Fab Grab to win a trip to the My VH1 Music Awards, live December 2nd in Los Angeles. Plus, tons of cool prizes. Just find the Roadrunner and get an instant win gameplay, plus a grand prize sweepstakes entry. Check Roadrunner's top picks for details and catch the fun. Awarded highest customer satisfaction among high-speed internet service providers by J.D. Power and Associates. Call now.
We have a big family, and it's hard getting together sometimes. Now they get runs on Sundays, we can eat for lunch and do some shopping.
Make life a little easier and ride Get any day of the week.
I love my job, but getting here and home used to be difficult. Now that Get runs later at night and on weekends, my life is a lot easier.
Make life a little easier and ride Get evenings and weekends.
Get here, get there, get everywhere.
Our score at halftime was Ridgeview 14, Highland 7. Let's listen and watch the Ridgeview High School Marching Band.
You're watching the high school football game of the week on Time Warner Cable.
My friends and I ride Get all the time. We don't like to hassle our parents, and we definitely don't want to stay home. Get takes us where we want to go.
Get where you want to go with a Flash Pass, only $25 a month.
We ride Get to keep up with our busy lives. We run all our errands in the same day and save money with the day pass. Get even runs late at night and on weekends.
Ride all day for only $1.75 and save money with Get's Day Pass.
Get here, get there, get everywhere.
High school football is back and better than ever from Time Warner Cable and Roadrunner High Speed Online. Each game of Roadrunner High Speed Online Speedster of the Week will be chosen as the outstanding player of the game during the Time Warner Game of the Week. Tune in to CNNSI Channel 31 and Digital 106 and then dial up currentrr.com to read up on the Speedster of the Week. See streaming video of this player, plus check out high school football stats and commentary from our own play-by-play announcer. An entire webpage dedicated to the information you want to know. Only from Time Warner Cable and Roadrunner High Speed Online.
Come out with the taco pronto.
Second half action from Wolfpack Stadium, Ridgeview 14, Highland 7. Wolfpack scored the first points in 3 games. Remember, they were shut out back-to-back games by BHS and East High, and had a very impressive first 2 quarters.
Yeah, the defense did a good job. They caused a turnover. They had a big stop on 4th down. And then they only gave the 1 touchdown, but the offense just seemed to ignite after man had that long return. And the defense took Highland out three and out, and put another touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So
Man had a long kickoff return to Highland 30. He eventually scored, and the PAT was blocked. But as you talked about the defense coming back, nice reception by Oates, deep in Highland territory. His man takes kickoff, 45-40 till 45 minutes till 50, and man to the Highland 40-yard line.
41-yard line. Stop made by number 2, Nate Whiting.
He's had 2 long kickoff returns for Ridgeview. This time it kind of hid there for a while. A little hesitation and breaks to the outside.
Yeah, he kind of just reminds almost of last week we saw Thomas Stentzel, those big runs, and here he is, man, back-to-back 2 kickoff returns, two big long returns. And just see him pop out the pile right there. Did a good job of hiding behind that wedge. And right now he just races down the sideline.
Come on the backfield, I think it's Highland's ball. On the attempt to number 12, Robert Sherman. It was a mishandle. The ball was laying on the ground. Highland recovers. And we have the ball back on 42-yard line.
You know, and that's just too bad if you're the Ridgeview Wolfpack, but if you're Highland, that might be the break you need to just jumpstart your offense and your team.
Wonder scored Highland's only touchdown from 3 yards away in the first half. Man scored both TDs for Ridgeview, had a 2-point conversion for the Wolfpack. 11:40 to play here, third quarter. Sophomore QB to pass incomplete to the far side. Higgin Gavin for Highland High School. 3-4 coming in. Ridgeview 0-7 coming into the game.
And right there, Highland, feeling good about the running game. A little play action with a rollout and just a little bit off target. But Highland's established and shown a lot of different looks, so it might be difficult task in the second half for the Ridgeview defense.
Pass over, thrown time for Busby. Old Keaton Gavin. At third down long for the Scotsman. They have looked out a sink all night long offensively.
Well, I wouldn't say that. They pushed the ball, they moved the ball. They just weren't able to convert, and that's been their story all season. I mean, as evidenced by the 80 points in 8 games. So they're playing up to form. They have a good, solid defense, and they just have to make some plays on offense and figure out a way to get in the end zone.
3rd and 10 for the Scotsman. Taking a look over the offense. Puts the pass out to Lamucci, 40-yard line, 45, midfield 50. And he might be cut short of a first down. Fine play by number 2, Mascarenas. We'll see where they spot the ball. He will be shy of the first down.
And Mascarenas did a good job of stopping him short of the first down. Right there, pass out in the flats. And we'll see Mascarenas come up, and he's made some good tackles in that safety position.
Well.
Now, I said earlier how I like that two-man under defense. The one difficulty of it is those linebackers are responsible for that running back when they come out like that of the backfield. So it's a really difficult assignment for a linebacker to stop.
Brian Highland's going for it, 4th and 1 from the Ridgeview 49-yard line. They're down 14-7. Pitch back. Swunder calls a cut back. Hey, stop! But a flag is down. But it could be Ridgeview ball in Highland territory.
I tell you, the Ridgeview defense is pumped up. They got good penetration by a couple players, and they made a strong open field tackle. Well, if it's against Highland, you're going to decline it anyway. It's not going to make a difference.
Holding against Highland, decline, first down, Wolfpack.
And right here, they're just going to try to sweep outside to the right, and there's penetration from the get-go right here. As you see, 1, 2, 3 players are in the defensive in the backfield of the offense right there.
I know Ridgeview has stopped Highland at least twice on downs.
Twice on downs in a fumble recovery, so their defense is doing the job.
Our defense is giving them a chance to win the game. Push back to man, midfield 50, 45, and I can't drag him down. Picks up 7 or 8 yards on the play. They did not look that pretty, but it worked nevertheless. 7 or 8 yards.
Looked a little awkward in the backfield. The pitch was a little tight, but
man
did a good job of catching it, and he's making things happen. I mean, positive things are happening when the ball's in his hand. And I think, like you said, you have to keep getting the ball, and then every once in a while sprinkle in a little pass play just to keep the defense honest and off balance.
Yeah, he can make something that looks ugly initially turn out for a positive yardage. Now forward. No face mask against Highland, I guess. Yeah, about 2 or 3 yards. Maybe they did call it. I thought it could be a face mask penalty against Highland. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It was running very low on the play. It'll be a first down for the Wolfpack in Highland territory.
Right here, we're going to see man. And then you see the face mask right there on that tackle.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. So they could have picked the player right there to call it off. But man's a tough runner on the off tackle plays going downhill.
The Wolfpack at the Highland 47-yard line. Number 12 in the backfield, Sherman. They'll lose a guard or two. The Shermanator having a little trouble getting going tonight for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, he is. And Uribe made a great play as a defensive tackle to get penetration and maybe a tackle in the backfield.
We'll call 2nd and 14 at the Highland 40-yard line for the Wolfpack. 9:19 to play in the third. Ridgeview 14, Highland 7. Jeremy McGill at QB. It's one in formation. There's man. Nice opening, but closed very quickly.
Pick up of about 1 on the play. Uribe once again on the stop.
Uribe, who's my quite a few stops for Highland again, makes the tackle for the Scotsman.
And I want to apologize to Uribe because he's making these plays from the linebacker position.
Speaking of Uribe, middle linebacker, Highland High School. 3rd and 12 for the Wolfpack. Wide left, number 32. Gabe Zazetta, wide out. Man behind McGill. Inside handoff, penalty against Ridgeview, most likely.
5 more yards against the Wolfpack.
That's all foul. Legal procedure against Ridgeview.
Legal procedure against Ridgeview. So this drive beginning to bog down somewhat. 8:28 to play in the third. Ridgeview is moving backwards at their own 44-yard line. And Scotsman territory.
This is an area where 3rd and long, Ridgeview's attack has shown the ability to attack, trying to attack with deep passes.
Dustin Short. Line up wide left for Ridgeview.
And then if I go to Oates again.
Oates wide right. McGill will throw, looking for Oates. Long down the right sidelines. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Double covers by Highland. Busby, number 19. Jason Thomas over there for Highland. 4th down for the Wolfpack.
But you know, because of Oates' play earlier, you got now Thomas leaning to his left side or to the side of Oates. You might be able to come backside with a post to the other receiver now because there's not going to be a safety in the picture.
Thomas and Sunder.
They absolutely knew that one was coming. Pump by McGill, short one. That's a Wolfpack roll inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Highland inside their 10. Scotsman down 14-7 to the Wolfpack. 7:45 to play in the third quarter. The Mark and Brian show doing the prep football.
Once again, this Ridgeview defense is coming out again, and you know they play inspired football. I think they've done their job to keep giving their offense a chance to put points on the board and to keep them in the game. And right now they're ahead.
Taking Captain a quarterback for Highland, a sophomore. Maybe too much time unless somebody called a timeout. Timeout, Ridgeview.
Timeout, Ridgeview.
If you like a copy of tonight's game or any other local production on Time Warner Cable, give us a call at 322-1941, 322-1941. The Wolfpack mascots.
He hasn't been this happy in a while.
We'll have a 7-point lead midway here through the third quarter, second half. A lot of teams have been able to wear down Ridgeview throughout the course of the season. Let's see if they can hold up against the Highland onslaught.
Well, so far they've been opportunistic. I mean, two fourth down conversions. They've gotten penetration, stopped the Scotsman, a turnover. Their offense is not turning the ball over. They're moving the ball, and they're wearing the Highland team down.
Their offense is executed better than Highland tonight. First and 10 for the Scotsman. Quarterback keeper. Looks downfield, a pass short. Complete, number 3. J.D. Macy across the 15 to about the 20-yard line. It should be a first down for the Scotsman. First down 10 Highland. They have not had a lot of them tonight.
No, and that's just a nice little waggle with a layer route. You had a one receiver short, right? One receiver deep on the post corner, one receiver short in the flats. Both players are open. He went to the short player, picked up the first down.
Highland has been involved in a lot of low-scoring games this season. This is no exception. Labucci behind the quarterback. Man in motion. Swindler. Quarterback pitch, Swindler. 25, 30 to Money, 35 to the 40. Trying to cut down by Mascarenas. First down for the Scotsman.
Mascarenas on the tackle. First down, Highland.
And right there, they just put him in motion, brought him back, and he was the pitch man in an option play and picked up a huge first down. And once again, Mascarenas is making another big tackle.
He flies all over the field. All of a few seniors on Ridgeview's team. Seth, number 2. 36 for the Wolfpack. First and 10 for the Scotsman at their own 47-yard line. Quarterback keeper. I throw down for else in the backfield. Tyler Weiland. Right pursuit in the backfield.
And Tyler does a good job of wrapping up Gavin right there and tackling for a loss. You know, anytime you have a team that's going to run any kind of option or veer, anything where they're going to fake pitches, the defense has to be disciplined. You have to have your assignment. And if you have quarterback, you go to quarterback. You don't worry about the dive. You don't worry about the pitch. And that's how you shut that kind of offense down.
Labucci and Swindler in the backfield for Highland behind Gavin. Play action. Looking left. Oh, he hit! Fumbles the ball! Ridgeview says they have it.
But the referees say they don't.
They say something else. They're looking down for either Macy or for Rivera.
Yeah, they was trying to run a corner route. But Clayton Johnson did a great job of coverage out there on that corner. And they trying to come back to the same play with the layer route, with the deep corner, and then a short pass into the flats. And it was defense and secondary did a great job of covering.
It wasn't Robert Sherman in his face. The Shermanator.
The Shermanator.
Alice Fickler, number 12.
The Shermanator made a play.
Lining up right defensive end for Ridgeview on defense. No penalty flag. Probably too much time against the Scotsman.
Yep.
Delay of game.
That's what it's going to be.
Delay of game against Highland.
5-5-5 to play in the third. Highland has 7 points, Ridgeview 14. Wolfpack 0-7 losses coming into the game. Highland 3-4. This has been a tough evening for Highland.
Third down and 20.
Ridgeview has stopped them on downs a couple of times. They've been a better football team so far. Gavin will throw. Look where the screen comes to West. The pass complete. Labucci to the 40-yard line. Almost back down the space on the speed. 50, 45. He will go all the way to the 20, to the 10. It's a touchdown for the Scotsman. What about that speedster of the week?
And that's a great play by Labucci. Great call. Anytime it's been second and long, the Ridgeview defense has played 2-man under. They did that time. They screened off Oates by going behind the lineman and catching the ball almost as a quick screen. And once he got picked off, because everybody else is a man-to-man defense, there's nobody there to make a play. And Labucci sprints down the sideline and makes his own bid for the Roadrunner High-Speed Online Speedster of the Week.
Almost looked like somebody was going to drag him down, but he was able to break that tackle. His last 40 yards untouched.
Fighting to attempt the extra point.
There comes another flag.
Dead ball foul. Player substitution infraction against Ridgeview.
Substitution infraction against the Wolfpack. Well, Highland try to go for 2 here, just for a single PAT.
You know, knowing that you don't give up that many points, you don't score that many points, you move the ball a yard closer, there might be a situation where you want to go for it. I think they are going to probably adjust it. And right here, you're going to see Lamucci. He's going to go behind the lineman and picks off the man that's covering him. Because everybody else is in man-to-man covers. There's not going to be anybody that can get over there. Right there, Oates is screened off. And Lamucci just sprints down the sideline, makes a nice play on a defensive back, and there he goes. And puts the Scouts within one.
Nothing but Paters. 14-13 in favor of Ridgeview. Highland throwing for the PAT. Looks like they'll go for 2 points. Day and Gavin, Lamucci. Throwing in the back from behind him. They're going for 2. Gavin had a swagger. Fires! 2 points for the Scotsman. Once again, they're up by 1 point.
And right here is going to go power football off the right tackle. And Lamucci dives over. Well, not touchdown, but 2-point conversion. I'm sorry, that's not Lamucci, that's Swinder.
Well, we definitely have an exciting game here tonight at Wolfpack Stadium. As Highland gets back to the game, that fine run by Lamucci. From a pass by Gavin. Well, of course, they convert on the 2-point conversion. Wolfpack lead by 1 point. Actually, they're down by 1 point to the Scotsman. 5:39 to play in the third. Remember, you have to play for 4 quarters.
You know, that can be a huge point because, like you said, this team doesn't give up. The defense does not give up a lot of points. And, you know, that conversion right there, the substitution, allowing them to go for conversion to put the Highland Scots up by 1. We're in for an interesting quarter and a half.
Highland will be kicking off. Nate Whiting doing duties for the Scotsman, number 2.
I'll tell you who I would kick the ball to.
Don't kick to the man.
Yeah, no, you don't kick to the man.
Seth Mascarena's back deep. Along with Dylan Mann for Ridgeview. Seth has been a really prominent player for Ridgeview tonight defensively, all over the field. They put it short. Picked up by Seth on the 20-yard line, 25. Hit hard and dropped. At about 25. First down for the Wolfpack.
And I like that good safe kick from Highland. He squib it on the ground. Keep it away from Man because Man has been dangerous anytime he's touched the ball tonight, it seems like.
2 long kickoffs. A couple of touchdowns. 2-point conversion from Man. And other scintillating runs. Man still has a nod over Lamucci, though, as far as the speed of the week is concerned. McGill, play action, rolling to his right. Here comes the pressure. 25, 30-yard line, knocked out of bounds. Looking down, football number 34, Chris Reyes.
Yeah, right there, McGill made a great decision and not to throw the ball. We've seen some games this year where we've seen quarterbacks trying to force the ball. He didn't have it because of the pressure. He tucks the ball up, and he gets close to picking up a first down.
I'll call 2nd 1, 2nd 2 for the Wolfpack. Eric Hines, the center for Ridgeview. And the ball carrier off the right side, but he'll still be shy of the first down as it gets up to about the 45-yard line. Mike Moreland, 79. All attack for the Scotsman. 5'11", 256. 3rd and short. Gain of about a half yard from Man. Has the ball again. He has the first down more here. I think with a proper spot.
This is a good, tough run by Man, and the offensive line doing a good job of getting upfield to give him room to make that first down.
First down for the Wolfpack.
You know, this Right there, you see the getting good blocking right there. He has a chance to get to the defender first before the defender gets to him so he can pick up the first down and drives through the defender.
You saw Eric Hill, 32 for Highland.
I tell you, Highland has to be really careful with having all these men that close to the line, because if man can break through that little line, it could be big play.
Another dead ball foul.
Dead ball foul.
Against the Scotsman.
Against Highland. Lined
Offsides. In the neutral zone. A 5-yard gimme for Ridgeview. They'll take it. It'll be 1st and 5.
First down and 5.
Don't you love those 1st and 5 situations as a player?
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Especially if they might throw the ball to me 1st and 5.
They go from a shotgun looking right. Now left. His pass is almost caught. Knocked away at the last moment. Number 21. Dustin Short, the intended receiver for Wolfpack.
Well, right there, you can see the quarterback. He looks to his right, comes back to the left, and the reason why he's doing that is because the safety, Thomas, has been cheating over to Oates, and that's a great recognition of what the defense is doing to you and an adjustment, and they were just almost had a big play for a post play.
Jack Johnson on the D for Highland. 2nd and 5. Nice call by the Wolfpack. Man on the pitch. Cuts back. 40-yard line, dropped to the 42.
Gets back to the line.
That time, Mr. Hill was right there along with Johnston. As the Scots came up very quickly. Rebay also.
They did a good job of defending that play. They've had trouble in that first half of stopping it. That play has been good, almost for about 7-8 yards a pop.
Yes. He's either broken to the outside or cut back. And Highland swung for the defense very well. 3rd down, 3rd and 4 for the Wolfpack. They bring 3 receivers to this side. One of them, Chris Reyes. Flag is down, pass the far side is complete. They'll be shy of the 1st down. Pass was caught by Alan Coble. The flag prior to the throw. Look at procedure against the Wolfpack. Highland 15, Ridgeview 14. 3:36 to play in the 3rd quarter.
This is the matter what they're going to do, because it'll be 4th and about 1 or 3rd and 9. They're going to put
They'll take
back.
a penalty. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Wolfpack after on 37-yard line. So Highland took the penalty. Let's wait up. Right for the Wolfpack. Right in we have Coble for Ridgeview. McGill. Inside handoff. Oh, it's nowhere. Lost about 3 or 4 yards. And Aaron Tantuma, a Scotsman, on the prowl themselves.
The Scotsmen did a good job of not going for any of the motion by the quarterback in the backfield. They held their positions, stayed disciplined, and they forced the punt.
Now to stay their ground. McGill punting for Ridgeview. Couple players back deep for the Highland Scotsman. High snap. He'll run it. Takes a punt to the 30, 35. He may have the first down. He does. He's out of bounds. Midfield.
Now, what a great call and a great play by McGill right there.
Very heads-up play by him.
Yeah, it was. He had a high snap, pulled it down, and just took off and had plenty of room to run. Right there, high snap. And he's going to punt it, and then he comes up. I'm not sure that wasn't designed play, because I don't think he was going to kick it, because he had room to kick it. And he just takes it down. And right there, he just runs, and it's a mad dash for the first down, and he wins.
Well, so Black and Bath's did a great job in the backfield. Inside handoff. Gains about a yard for the running back is driven back violently by Highland.
Yeah, and your rebase just filled the hole very aggressively for almost little or no gain.
Clayton Johnson, the ball carrier for Ridgeview. Second down, 8 for the Wolfpack in Highland territory, the 47-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think the running room is to the middle against the defense. I think it's on the outside, like you said earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Right off tackle.
Man. Powers his way to about the 44-yard line.
Stopping the number 79.
Robert Schroeder on the blocking backs with man, along with number 6, Nick Umholtz.
We got 2 players on the ground for Ridgeview.
Number 60, Steve Ruiz.
And that's a man on the ground.
Hopefully he's suffering from just a cramp. Dylan Mann, the outstanding running back for Ridgeview. 1:43 to play in the third. Highland 15, Ridgeview 14 from Wolfpack Stadium.
You know, it's easy to see as hard as he runs and the way he goes off tackle and stays going north and south, how he's able to get 6 yards of carry.
Boy has a couple of scores tonight. 7 touchdowns on the year for man.
Yeah, you got the 2-point conversion.
Well, a team that doesn't score a lot of points. 2-point conversion, yes.
And right here, that's the who was looking to play again as he powers off tackle to the right. He's stressed out right there. He's walking a little gingerly there.
Man still wants to do some damage to the defense, though. Highland. 4th and 4 for Ridgeview. Of a Highland 44-yard line. Sherman. Wide left for the Wolfpack. McGill from the shotgun. Looking left. Here comes the pressure. And he's going down. Hard hit by Scott's D. 45, Nick LaValle whacked him.
Well, they brought the pressure right there.
Didn't give him a chance.
He's going to try to go out to his left and set up to pass the ball. And before he's even able to get to his position, there's 3-4 Scotsmen coming in to finish off the play.
Well, the Scotsmen will play more physical football here in the second half. As the third quarter's counting down, 15-14 Highland. They go punting it away for Ridgeview this time. Set off, low line drive. Makes a Ridgeview roll inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line. Highland has thrown a lot of drives inside their 20-yard line tonight.
Yeah, you know, except for one big play, the Ridgeview defense has done an excellent job tonight. And they've really held Highland in check. You know, but here's an opportunity right now for Highland. You know your defense is a solid defense. It's hard to drive against. We haven't seen a long drive against them yet tonight. So, you know, if you figure if you can move in and get some points or get a field position battle for the rest of this second half.
Taking Kavanaugh controls for Highland. Along 10-yard line. Soft pass over the middle and complete. Down for his tight end, J.D. Macy. Throw it behind him. 2nd and 10 for the Scotsman. 4.5 seconds left here in the third. A game that should go down to the wire. That's what we like here at TWC.
That's right. That's like a little nail biter.
With Burnley on the game. That's sophomore quarterback looking over the defense. 4.5 seconds left in the third, looking right. Draw play. This runner hit the back row and drop inside the 5-yard line.
Hit by number 54.
After 3, Highland 15, Ridgeview 14. On CNSI, Time Warner Cable, Channel 31, Digital 106.
You're watching the high school football game of the week on Time Warner Cable.
People everywhere are finding relief with Roadrunner High-Speed Online. Let's find out why.
When I had dial-up, I was knocked off while I was shopping online. It steamed me. That bad old pretty tech was hogging the internet. Granny couldn't talk on the phone.
Jumping Juniper! You mean you can be on the phone and the internet at once?
No more busy signals. Less earthly confusion.
Don't wait to hear more. Call 323-4TWC today to get free installation. Roadrunner High-Speed Online. Let's go.
Come out with the taco pronto!
Going out of the fourth quarter tonight's game between Ridgeview and Highland. Well, Scotsman holding a precarious 1-point lead over the Wolfpack. And Highland has the ball thrown 5-yard line. Forward and long.
Yeah, and Highland, you don't want to make any turnovers right now. And if you're Ridgeview, you want to make a stop so you get the ball in good field position after a punt.
Gavin, play action pulling end zone. Throws to the right sideline, complete long post pattern. To number 1, Jordan Busby, incomplete. Scotsman will be punting from their own end zone.
Yeah, they were trying
Wolfpack have a chance at great field position with Mascarenas back deep for Wolfpack.
Yeah, they were trying to run a deep out. And then, you know, and the time was a little bit off, but with a safe pass, no chance of interception, the ball was thrown out to one of the receivers can get it. And now, if you're Ridgeview, you did your job on defense. You want a good punt return or a safe punt, a safe catch.
Mascarenas back deep for Ridgeview. Line drive punt. Takes a Highland roll though. Ridgeview has it at the Highland 40-yard line.
41-yard line where it'll be first and 10.
Nate Whiting kind of lumping off the field, the punter for Highland. It wasn't a thing of beauty, but it was somewhat effective for him. The roll about 15 yards.
Yeah, and basically you can tell how quick he kicked it. They just want to get the ball off. They don't want to take a chance of it getting blocked. He did a good job of stepping up to meet the ball so he wouldn't get a safety on the back end line. And hey, he got the ball out. Now the defense has to hold for Highland.
McGill man running outside 45-40. Nice block, but a flag is down as Dillon goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
And that's coming back. Coming back.
Dillon, who just came back to the game somewhat frustrated after finding out that there was a penalty on the play. They picked up about 8 yards or so.
And I think that's what, that's what's been neat about that running play is it's designed really to go. They're trying to go off tackle, but man kind of dips in and bounces back out. And another blockers for him. They're able to seal that Highland defense because all 8 guys are so tight to the ball and inside.
As I mentioned, Highland has been much more aggressive physically in the second half, and Ridgeview come with the penalties a little bit more here in the final 2 quarters. Down by 1 point. Wolfpack pitch back man going right, cuts back and down to 45.
See, I think that's the key to stopping that play. Is you got to get some penetration on the outside and make him cut back to where your help is coming from. Because, like I said, the Highland defense is all in the middle of the field, all 8 guys. And those linebackers are going to flow from inside. And if you can make him cut up, then you got a chance. But if you don't cut him up and he's able to seal, he's going to go around the end and go one-on-one with a safety.
Coming inside of Nick LaValle, who was the first man of the Ridgeview backfield. Busby, Johnston, Charles Wells, and Matt Swender. Alvarez, LaValle, several Highland defenders. Joseph Franco. Second down for the Wolfpack, second and long. McGill from the shotgun, looking left. Plenty of time over the middle of the pass, incomplete. 10 for 33, Myron Oates overthrew that.
And they had a little combination route with a post wheel with Mascarenas and Oates. Oates goes in on a post, and Mascarenas wheels out, and you hope the corner jumps on Oates, and you have Mascarenas wide open, or he stays with Mascarenas and Oates is open, but just weren't able to connect on it, but a good idea.
Third down. Third and long to the Wolfpack from their own 45. They have to get to the Highland 31-yard line. Jeremy McGill, the QB. A draw. The man, nice move, missed the 50 to about the 47-yard line.
Man gets you down to about the 46-yard line.
Little man has some great moves. They'll come up shy, of course, to the first down.
Yeah, that was too bad. The defense did the job. They held them. Right here, this is a draw play. Man makes a nice spin move right there, and then picks up good yardage, but he's 15 yards short of first down, and that penalty just really killed that golden opportunity.
McGill will punt it away for Ridgeview. Kind of a wobbly snap off the side of his foot, too. Caught at the 24-yard line by Highland, number 19. Jason Thomas. Well, it was not a good series for Ridgeview.
Yeah, I mean, and you can see Highland's defense is tough. I mean, they had an 8-0 penalty, but this is the defense that they've had all year. This is the defense that hasn't given up many points. And, I mean, that's why they, if they can get 15, 16 points, 13 points, they're going to have a chance to beat people because how good the defense is. And right now, if you're Highland, you want that clock to roll out, and you want to try to put at least 3 more points on the board.
Gavin is the QB for Highland. Draw play to Justin Lamochi, hit the backfield, but goes forward for about 3 or 4 across the 25 to about the 27-yard line.
And Ridgeview's defense also has played a good ball game.
Both teams, yes.
They've hung in there, and they made big plays.
Ridgeview's been in the ball game for all 4 quarters. Now they have a chance to win. Second down for Highland. 2nd and 7, pitch back. Swander to the outside. Ridgeview coming up to the 40-yard line, hit and dropped.
And Mascarenas is in there on that.
Right there, number 2, right in the middle of it.
Davidson also on the tackle.
Here it is, they're going to try to sweep outside. And that's just a good job of pursuit.
They're going to come
corner
up.
Comes up and takes out a blocker. And Mascarenas, the safety, is the cleanup man. He cleans it up.
We'll call 3rd and 3 for the Scotsman. At their own 30-yard line. Slender and Lamucci behind Galvin. Slender's the ball carrier. Hit hard! And heavily dropped. That'll be 4th down for Highland. Yes, indeed.
That was great penetration and then a great job of coming and helping out and supporting each other in the gang tackle effort. You'll see right here, that's how a linebacker supposed to feel. He comes up, he keeps driving, holds on. Teammates come and help, and they force a punt.
Ronalds will tackle for Ridgeview. Punting time for the Scotsman. They want to do the chores, standing back to his own 15-yard line. And Seth Mascarenas awaiting the punt from his own 40. 7:40 to play in the game. I punt away from Seth. Takes a Highland roll to about the 30-yard line. Wolfpack down by 1 point to the Scotsman, 15-14. 7:43 on the clock in this ball game from Wolfpack territory.
Well, this is a time right now. Wolfpack, you can put together a good drive here. Run the ball, they're going to eat some clock up. They can put together a drive that knocks off 3 or 4 minutes and puts Highland behind the 8 ball.
Is there any more growl left in Ridgeview tonight? McGill, the QB, a Dillon man hitting the backfield and driven back.
I'll tell you, Uribe's playing a heck of a game in this second half.
And Uribe.
He's feeling from that linebacker position.
Smell that.
You know, and this might be a situation with him. He's coming so hard that a play action could freeze him, and you could get a receiver behind him and catch the ball.
Stevie Uribe for Highland. Got a marvelous game. Number 62. Second and 11 to go for Ridgeview from their own 27-yard line. Receivers to each side. McGill looking right, now looking left. The pass complete. Number 32 short gain. To about the 43-yard line.
They were trying to do a hook and lateral right there. It was a good play.
Nice hit on Gabe Zazueta for Ridgeview.
Yeah. Right there. Boom. Johnston does a good job of coming up and making the tackle. So it's not able to pitch the ball. That would have been big trouble on that play if he could have pitched it to
Talk about wide ball, fumble. Now Highland with the ball up deep in Ridgeview territory. Third down, 3rd and 6 for the Wolfpack. From a shotgun. McGill runs to his right. Here comes the pressure. McGill gets away momentarily, but thrown down at the 35-yard line by 79, Mike Moreland. 3 and out for both teams recently here in the fourth quarter. Defense are beginning to dominate.
Again, they're trying to get out to the right side, rolling out. He has to pull up because of the pressure. And there's just nowhere for him to run to, and 3rd down and 4.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Bad snap from McGill, gets it off from his own 22. Short punt.
And right
Jason
there,
Thomas takes out his own 42 for Highland.
And Ridgeview's real lucky there wasn't a penalty tax on there because it was a fair catch for Thomas, and he had a little contact from James Dunn, but they didn't call it, so. And you'll see right there, I mean, there's contact, and it doesn't matter how hard or how soft it is, you can't touch the guy when he's called a fair catch.
Well, I was sure they weren't trying to dance. 1st and 10 for the Highland 42-yard line, head by 1 point over Ridgeview. Ball given a swing to the backfield. Does a great job driving forward back to the line of scrimmage. Could have lost 2 or 3 yards. Well, number 31 showing his determination. And about 2 yards. 2nd and 8 for the Scotsman.
Yeah, and right now, the Scotsman, you just want to get a first down or two and just keep driving it.
Out of the ball from a 44-yard line.
And the Ridgeview's going to make two great plays here and try to get the ball back.
Motion Busby for the Scotsman.
Coming back with the option.
Pitch back, Busby. 45, midfield 50. He has the first down, Moore. Stays on his feet. To about the 37-yard line. Big play for the Scotsman. First down for Highland.
Yeah, they've had trouble with that play. That's been the biggest play for Highland right there. And again, it's paid off big dividends. Busby comes back. He's going to be the option man, quarterback. Comes up. There's nobody to get the pitch man. Busby makes a big play. And does a really good job of not going out of bounds. Keeps the clock rolling.
Yeah, tiptoeing down the sidelines, gained about another 6-7 yards.
You know, and that was the first down they and pretty soon Richmond will start using their timeouts.
Highland at the Ridgeview 38-yard line, 4:10 to play in the game. Well, most of the ball carried inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. Talk about Chris Reyes of Ridgeview. Gain of about 4 yards, 2nd and 6 for Highland in Wolfpack territory. Where it can get very cold inside the 10.
Well, you know, the Wolfpack defense has been here before and they've held. You know, Highland, Scotsman have to come up with something. They seem to. Right now, the clock is their friend. You snap it about a second left, and you keep running the ball and pounding the ball at them.
Penalty flag is down. Well, time was an ally for the Scotsman.
procedure penalty against Highland.
And procedure against Highland.
You don't want the penalty, that's going to stop the clock.
That move you back 5 yards. Well, we have to have a fantastic finish.
We're in for one. We're going to have a little drama coming to the end.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, the clock's important in football and basketball, but not in baseball.
No, not in baseball.
Gavin, the QB for Highland. There's a ball to Lamochi. Powers away from about the 45 before driven back. Ornelas with another tackle for the Wolfpack. We'll just play the hearts out tonight against the Scotsman, seeking that first victory of the year.
Yeah, and they need to have one big stand right here. And if you're Highland, you just want to just pin the ball in the corner, kick it towards that corner. If it's on the 10, the 5, or 15, that's fine. You want Ridgeview to have a long way to go with little time left.
Omeros, Davidson, Umholt, Sherman, Ornelas, Reyes, Rowland, Johnson, Rhodes, Mascarenas on D for Ridgeview. 3rd and 7 for Highland. Gavin's pass complete far side to the 30-yard line. I think it'll be shy of the first down. It should be 4th and short.
We have a player injured down here, too.
Quarterback is down.
There's a player injured.
But maybe that's not the quarterback. It's 4th and a long run.
This is a quick receiver screen out there. And it's close to picking up a first down.
Rivera diving forward. 4th and 1 for Highland. Inside the Ridgeview 30-yard line. 2:13 to play in the ball game. Dylan Mann is my pick for Speedster of the Week. Justin Lamucha a close second to Mann, but I think Mann has made more prominent plays tonight as far as major plays.
Timeout, Ridgeview.
If you'd like a copy of tonight's game, well, of course you would. On Time Warner Cable, give us a call at 322-1941. 322, dial up 1941. TWC, Time Warner Cable. Dylan Mann, number 45 for Ridgeview. Roll High Speed Online Speedster of the Week. He definitely has speed. A couple of touchdowns, 2 on kickoff returns, a 2-point conversion.
He's definitely showed that he's that player, and he's made some big plays. And
¿Qué pasó?
2-1-3 to play in a ball game. Talk about a play, 4th and 1 for Highland at the Ridgeview 30-yard line. El Lamucci and Thunder the backfield behind Gavin. Gavin gives the ball to Lamucci. I don't think he made it. It is Wolfpack football.
That's 3 4th down conversion stopped by the Wolfpack. I mean, that's just good defense right there.
They've done an excellent job. Ridgeview takes over for the 3rd time tonight on downs at their own 29-yard line. 2:09 to play. Highland 15, Ridgeview 14. Highland's used to these low-scoring affairs. All season long. Now they be with Howe. Mascarenas wide left for the Wolfpack. McGill's gone with distance at QB. Looking for South, the pass complete. Huckalado to Mann. 40 from inside 50, falling out of bounds. The Huckalado worked for a first down for the Wolfpack. Seth Mascarenas to Dylan Mann. Wrong execution that time. Number 2, 45. on the Wolfpack at the Highland 45-yard line. Yes, indeed, we have to have a fabulous finish. McGill, number 19 at QB for Ridgeview. Pitch back man, going to the outside. High and close, and the flag is down. He will lose about 2 or 3 yards. The Scotsmen swing out very well. Holding against Ridgeview. That happens so much on sweep plays. Man has run so effectively going to his left this evening. Now with the ball on the left hash mark. They went right. Major penalty against the Wolfpack. Brings them back to the 40-yard line. 1:54 on the clock. Highland 15, Ridgeview 14. I love these games! One man in motion for the Wolfpack. Long count, McGill. Rolling to his left, looking downfield. Fires at the left sideline. It is incomplete. Down for number 42 for the Wolfpack, Gabe Haswata. Jason Thomas, one of 2 defenders for Highland. Along with number 22, Jack Johnston. On the Highland side, they were yelling, defense, defense. Ridgeview yelling, touchdown, touchdown. 1:41 on the clock. Ridgeview second and long. Second 25 for Wolfpack from the 40-yard line. McGill, look over the defense from the shotgun. Looking left, looking right. Here comes the pressure. He went on low. He fires it. And it's picked off. It's picked off by the Scotsman at the 41-yard line. Number 22, Jack Johnston, who's played very well here the last 2 quarters. Makes a diving INT, a pick. Highland survived that series. 1:25 on the clock. They'd like to use up that clock for the remainder of the game. Scotsman will on 42-yard line. After the INT. They come to the ball here at Wolfpack Stadium. Dan Gavin just puts his knee down. Brian Adams will present a shirt and also a plaque to Dylan Mann, 45 for Ridgeview. Roland High Speed Online Speedster of the Week for his efforts tonight. Clock is stopped at 1:20. 15-14 Highland. Ridgeview has to hope for a turnover here. Try to create something. Get that ball back, but it'll be very, very difficult. Very competitive game for both teams, and tremendous effort by Ridgeview coming up with a record of 0-7 with 2 consecutive shot defeats. They played hard. They played with a lot of character throughout this evening, 4 quarters. And they gave themselves a chance to win this game. Gave themselves a chance to be in the contest from start to finish. Ridgeview led the half over Highland. Highland came out a little bit more aggressiveness defensively here in the second half. But it has not been a game where either team has really had total control. It has gone back and forth. Took down level for Highland. Gavin puts his knee down once again. The clock continues to roll in Highland's favor. 1:10 to play in the ball game. The Scots looking to go up 4-4 on the year. And 1-1 with Southeast Assembly League. Ridgeview falls to 0-8 this season. And 0-3 in the Southeast Assembly League. Fine competitive game by both teams. The quarterback puts his knee down once again. 4th and 12 for the Scotsmen at their own 40-yard line. Their own 39. The clock continues to run. 34 seconds left. I'll most likely take that 5-yard penalty. 10.7 seconds left in the ball game. Highland with a 1-point lead over the Wolfpack, 15-14. Well, Highland most likely will even their record this year, as I mentioned, and Ridgeview at 0-8, but for the second consecutive week, the team which had the better record, well, they had a handful from their opponent. Last week we had unbeaten VHS against Foothill, which had won only once going into the contest. The Trojans gave the Gorillas all they can handle before losing by 13 points. Highland comes in with 3 wins this year, and they have been in every contest. Ridgeview with no wins, and they've really been blown out in a number of their contests, including being shut out twice. 3 times actually this year, twice back-to-back. The Wolfpack played with a lot of heart and desire throughout this ball game and have been in it all the way. Well, offense by Dylan Mann, number 45, and Jeremy McGill. On defense and special teams by Seth Mascarenas, number 2. Ryder will have to punt it out for Highland from his own 25. Mascarenas deep for Ridgeview. Wolfpack will be coming hard, looking for the block. They get it off. Mascarenas from the 30-yard line. Oh, the third catch. With 4.4 seconds left in the game. 1 play left for the Wolfpack. They'll throw it up in the air and hope. Let's see what Jeremy McGill does here with 4.4 seconds left in the game. 15-14 Highland. Which with the ball thrown 30-yard line. Man in motion. McGill from the shotgun. Bad snap. McGill rolling to his right. Sacked to the 10-yard line. As the game comes to a conclusion, a frustrating loss for Ridgeview. But it comes so close. Highland 15, Ridgeview 14. Southeast Assembly League battle. Final score from Wolfpack Stadium. I'm Mark Heffernan. Brian Adams will join us in just a moment. On Field SI, Time Warner Cable Channel 41, Digital 106.
You're watching the high school football game of the week on Time Warner Cable.
We have a big family, and it's hard getting together sometimes. Now they get runs on Sundays, we can eat for lunch, and do some shopping.
Make life a little easier and ride Get any day of the week.
I love my job, but getting here and home used to be difficult. Now that Get runs later at night and on weekends, my life is a lot easier.
Make life a little easier and ride Get evenings and weekends.
Get here, get there, get everywhere.
Over the years, Time Warner's been delivering you a new perspective on the world, a chance to explore your passions, a way to keep you in touch with your local community, not to mention endless entertainment. With our commitment to quality local service, on-time guarantees, and the best programming available, why would you look to anyone else? Time Warner Cable.
Imagine what's next.
We are saying thank you to one
revolutionized sports television. Now is redefining sports radio.
We're the only radio show that has a regular stat psychologist perfectly qualified to discuss sports talk radio.
Fox Sports Radio.
We're good. Well, final score tonight, Highland 15, Ridgeview 14 from Wolfpack Stadium. Here is Brian and Dylan.
We're here doing the Roadrunner High-Speed Online Speedster of the Week, and once again, like last week, we have a performer, and Dylan Mann, who had multiple opportunities that we could have picked for a Speedster of the Week play. We took his second kickoff return, that he took for about 35 yards and set the Wolfpack up once again. Dylan, we want to present you with a plaque as a high school football Roadrunner Speedster Online Speedster of the Week, and also a T-shirt there for you. And congratulations on your achievement tonight.
Thank you.
And good luck in the last few games.
Thank you.